I almost wiped out my pond because of one careless mistake. I started a water change and completely forgot about it, walked away, no timer, no nothing. When I realized what was happening, it was almost too late. But one simple setup that I used saved everything. If you want to know what it was and how you can protect your pond, make sure to keep watching. Thanks for watching Pond Saga 5. Yo, if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. So today, I was doing a water change and I forgot that I had the water draining out of the pond when I opened the valve up. Good thing I have my pond pump not sitting on the bottom of the substrate, but I have it actually sitting on top of the bucket, because I would have came back here today and all my fish would have been out the water for the time being I was gone. When you do something like this, only thing that really happens is you basically you can mess up your pump when it's running dry for too long, but that's better than having the water drain all the way down to where you lose your fish. So I was doing water change on both of these, so I'm glad that in both of them I have a safety net on there, so that should be something that you want to do. So after they emptied out about 75% of the water, all I did was put about 100 gallons of water in here, or what they're normally used to. And after a few days, maybe 2 more days, I'll add another 100 gallons in here, maybe after 2 or 3 more days, just so the water parameters can be where they need to be. Because I don't want to introduce too much new fresh water to them and then end up shocking them or then causing this pond to have a nitrogen cycle. But I have beneficial bacteria built up all the way in there, so I'm not really worried about it. But I just want to take my time with it, because I have certain fish that are a lot more sensitive in here than my oysters and then my catfish. They are really hardy, but I have some African Synodontis catfish in here, baby largemouth bass in here. I have a bichir in here. And I have some other different types of catfish in here as well, some smaller ones, that if I put this in a really big water change, I may end up losing some overnight like I have done in the past. I'm breaking this pond down because I don't have anything that I need to go in here right now. Everything that I have has grown out of here and I put into my other pond over here. But that's where this DIY filter comes in handy, because it's able to do water changes just as this. So I suck the water down as low as I need to, and I can basically easily get the rest of the water out. But this DIY pond filter build for large aquariums and small ponds is where it's at. And while clearing out this pond, where'd he go? This thing right here, I believe this is a mage fly baby. There's a little mage fly baby in here and some other little creatures in here that have developed in here, have a little colony in here, which is wow. So what I've done is broken down the space right here where the small pond used to be. Disconnect the pond pump from this. I put on some filter floss in the end so that no rodents or any bugs decide to crawl up in here. So in here, all I have is basically just some filter floss pads. For my lava rock, I transitioned it over and I put it inside of my pond, so that this way, when I'm ready to get this pump or any pond pump up and running again, if I decide to do anything different in the future, I'll already have my media lava rock full of beneficial bacteria, so I can cycle the pond a lot faster. So this is the day after the water change. Everyone appears to be doing just fine. No one's died. Eel is hiding right there. Catfish are in there. One catfish is out. I'm really happy that that they've adapted to the water parameters, because usually those African Cynodontis catfish are extremely sensitive to large water changes. But when you have, some of the DIY filter, and you have beneficial bacteria built up in there, it's not too bad. These goldfish are like they're ready to burst. And I also have to keep this water clean because of the goldfish. Like goldfish, if they eat a lot and don't have great water parameters, they usually will die off. So a lot of times when you have goldfish in a tank, and I guess they overeat, it's not that they overeat, it's that they're really sensitive to water quality. So if they don't have, enough filtration or whatever they're in, they typically just die. You guys hungry? You guys are always hungry. Let's see what I got. Let's see what Santa has in his chicken bag. Put one over here, one over there, one over there. Okay. Put a couple over here. Don't worry, I'll give you guys some more. Don't worry. I got more. Where that came from. Probably gonna, because they did good with the water change, I'll probably put a little bit more water in here today rather than wait a couple days. Because I want it to get a little bit higher for these guys. That should be more than enough for you guys for right now. I want to leave this right here for my bottom feeders right here. Yeah, but the water's looking really good. Everybody's looking good. I don't think I'm gonna get any more of them to start breeding now, because the time of season that it is right now. So I don't think they'll be breeding until next year. Only because I can't really control the water temperature out here. When it's really, really hot and I do cool water changes, it promotes them to start spawning. But now it's not as hot as it was, let's say, a month ago. So I really can't trigger anything right now. So I'm learning how to be better, successful, or more successful when it comes to actually raising the fry to a good size. Because my first time breeding these fish, I was unsuccessful at keeping them alive more than 2 weeks. But now I have another project, which I'll let you guys in on soon enough, where I have some fry that are over 2 weeks old, and the parents actually laid some more eggs and had some more babies within a week after they laid the other ones. So I'm really excited about that project, and they are not Oscar fish. It's gonna be a surprise for you guys. Make sure you subscribe and set your future alerts if you would like to see what I just started to breed. But overall, everyone's doing good. Everyone's looking good. Water is extremely clear. Have a little buildup of debris in that corner, but that's cool because I have the wave maker right here, so it's basically pushing all the poop and food all the way over here. So when I'm ready to siphon it, it's just one quick siphon. Or when I do a water change, all that stuff is just sucked up anyway. But I'm really happy with the fish I have in here. They only really seem to get aggressive when it's time for breeding. Other than that, I don't have any problems out of these guys. I love the environment. I love the temperament of these fish in here. If I do add any more fish to this pond, it will probably only be bottom feeders, because I have enough, you know, other fish that swim in the calling, but it'll probably only be bottom feeders. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure to like this video. Also, check out one of these videos on the end screen because the action doesn't stop here.